What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? This the boy Pushman Mitch. You know what time it is, dog. It's time to get to this money. Chain on my neck is sunny. You feel me? This the kid, man, host of the No Fluff Podcast. And when I get on this shit, please take out your pen and pad because this shit about to get real. You under dig? Listen, share this video with at least 10 people and comment done. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, share this video with 10 people and comment done data, my dog. You already know. Let's do it. How you going okay, low frequency, low vibration, EBT music and tell us how to make money? I'm not going to tell you how to make money. I'm going to tell you how I make money. It's totally different. You feel me? The frequency was high when I got onto the Money Making Mitch. That was my theme music. Y'all know what else I woke up to? That Rick Ross, Richer Than I Ever Been. I'm richer than I ever been. Hold on, let me let y'all hear it real quick. Hold on. I got to get y'all hyped up because, look, let me tell y'all something. Music does have an impact on how you move and how you feel and what goes into your psyche. But if you get good at it, you can channel the parts that relate to you. Because when your diet is so smooth, let me tell you about my diet, right? I got a winner's diet is what we call it, right? So everything that I listen to, everything that I watch, every person that I talk to, the people that I hang around is all aligned with my goals, right? So when you do that for a certain period of time, right? You're going to be good enough to channel out the good things out of certain bad situations. Let me explain. So I might be in an event, right, where a person might be a negative person, or might be saying some bad information and things of that nature. I'm good enough to be able to channel that out and then focus on all the things that I learned that was positive. Focus on the people that was positive that I talked to. Focus on all the good vibrations that I got from the event and things of that nature. See, the cool thing about it is when you've been practicing this good diet for so long, you'll be able to find the positives even within the negatives. So that's the cool thing about it. So I'm able to do that after, lots and lots of practice. So let's get back to that. Let me put y'all in the game. Richer than I ever been. Every day you get a chance to wake up. Know what I'm saying? Richer than I ever been. The richest that I ever been. Look, say what you want to say. Every day that you free. Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Share this video with 10 people. Comment done. Let's go. Yes, sir. What you mean? Yeah. Jackie what? Like I said, man, every day that you wake up, you richer than you ever been. Every chance you get an opportunity to get up and go get it, you richer than you ever been. Everybody don't get that opportunity. Some people ain't wake up this morning. So like I said, share this video with 10 people, comment done. I'm about to show you how we get to these bags, right? This is the cool thing. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you how you get to these bags. And then I'm going to show you how when you get to the bag, you get the bag and make the bag get to another bag. That's going to go over some of y'all head. Look, check it. I'm going to show you how to get to the bags. And then when you get to the bag, I'm going to show you how to get the bags to get to another bag. You feel what I'm saying? Look, somebody said you taking 1 million liquid a year, maybe 4 years ago. Yo, listen. Somebody said you taking 1 million liquid in 1 year? 4 years ago, maybe. 4 years ago, probably. But we moving different now because today we richer than we ever been. I'll let you do the math. I'll let you do the science on that. But at the end of the day, I need anybody and everybody that gets on this live to share this video with 10 people and comment done. Share this video with 10 people and comment done. Let's do it, baby. We about to get this shit piped up. I'm about to provide some high quality value for y'all boys, man. Y'all know what time it is. Listen, if you're here to learn, let's go. If you're not, I want you to at least be participating in the comments. I want y'all to be sharing love, sharing value, sharing game, sharing sauce. If you with the negativity, I'll handle it for you by blocking you. If you with the money and the social currency, I'm with you. Let's keep pumping up this energy. I'm all about my diet. I'm all about my swag. I'm all about my gifts. I'm all about making my gifts get bigger, my bags get bigger, my energy might get bigger, my frequency getting bigger. Listen, I want y'all to understand this is how you move. In 2022, this is how we moving. We coming different this year. In 2022, we coming different this year. You feel me? A lot of y'all trying to come the same as y'all was coming last year, but no, in 2022, we coming different this year. Cause so last year, if you was a hater, it's okay. You don't gotta hate this year. Last year, if you wasn't hustling, it's okay. You can hustle this year. Last year, you was being negative, dog. It's okay. You can be positive this year. 2022 is different. We moving different. That's the motto this year. So everybody comment different right now on the live. I'm about to get y'all real saucy. My podcast got me hype as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. All these, look, everybody that done stepped foot in this podcast room, then dropped straight flames. I ain't had to kick nobody off. Everybody that jumped in this podcast room dropped straight flames. We had the real estate brokers. We got financial advisors coming in here dropping crazy sauce. We got TikTok people coming here dropping crazy sauce. We got the ladies dropping crazy sauce. We got Nurse Chrissy coming here dropping crazy sauce on how she getting 40K a week and shit like that. It's going crazy. Y'all not ready for that yet, man. We trying to tell y'all how to move different in 2022. So if y'all not hyped for 2022, if you not excited, if you not excited about life, you need to start getting into these rooms because this is how we doing. We moving different this year. We getting the money this year. We getting the positivity. All the type of energy we want to receive, we putting them shits out. We putting the energy out so we can get it back. So that money in that bag can come back to us. We throwing money out so we can get money back in. You feel me? We putting value out so we can get value back in. We putting relationships out so we can get relationships back in. We trying to get all of this shit being reflective. So if you're not on that wave, it's okay. Just hop off the live. If you on that wave, share this video with 10 people and comment. Done. Let's go. We moving in a whole different space, my guy. I'm trying to told y'all what it is, man. Listen, I got my brother about to step on a live too. I'm about to give y'all some of them flames as well. I'm trying to teach y'all how to get to the bag. Some of y'all don't want to get to it. It's all good. I'm telling y'all how I'm feeling. Hey, yo, Fitz, what it do, man?
Yo, what's popping, man? I see you.
Look, I hyped you up.
All the way live this
Hey, Fitz, you was chill before you saw me hype it up, right?
Hey, man, I already know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, we moving different in 2022, man. So, look, the difference is this. I can say good morning and really mean it. Some of these people saying good morning, they don't even mean it.
They don't
They
mean
had
it.
a bad morning. They saying good morning. No, look, good morning, my boy. What's happening?
Grand rising, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Hey, look, man. Look, I'm trying to get hyped real quick. All right, Fitz, I already know you getting the new bags this year. I know you was getting to bags last year. So I'm trying to teach these people how to get bags and then make the bags get bags. You feel what I'm saying? That's the new wave now. We gotta we gotta make the bags get bags. It's a different type of wave that we on. So a lot of people don't understand, right? So look, money makes money. If your money not making money, you not making money. That's just facts.
Big facts.
That means every time you get $1, you had to go out and physically work for it. You had to put a play together to make your money. If that's the case, then your money is not making money. Therefore, you're not really getting no bags. You feel me? So we need our bags to get bags in 2022. We got to start thinking different. The problem was when we first started getting money, Fitz, we used to think small, right?
Yep.
And I know you, Fitz, you think more bigger than all of us. Because look, I'll be like, I want to get me.
I used to blow money in strip clubs.
You said what?
I used to blow $1,000 a night in strip clubs when I first started getting money at 20 years old, man. Some of the worst decisions I ever made. Thinking super small.
We used to think different, bro. I remember telling you, I was like, yo, man, I want to get a PJ. You was like, yeah, but if we get a PJ, man, we got to get the big boy. We don't do nothing. Look, so we used to think so small, but when I talk to, if I got an idea in my head, I got to run it by Fitz first, though. If I don't run it by Fitz going to be like, yeah, Mitch, but if you get a helicopter, why you going to get the little John? Why you going to get the one that nobody can barely fit in? You got to get the one all of us can fit in and charter and go from city to city. Why you going to get the baby PJ, dog? That's only the, look, what is that, dog? What is that?
Go big or go home.
Nah, you like, what is that, the Lear? Nah, fam. We need
them the ones that's crashing. Them the ones that's crashing.
We don't need that. We need all big boy energy this year because we can really think bigger. The problem is we always thought small. We was taught to think small. So now the difference is me and when I get with my brother Fitz, bro, we gonna start just thinking big. I don't wanna talk about nothing small no more. I don't want to talk about none of these little ideas. Like, look, we can get the short-term goals and all of that shit, but I want to see what the end goal is. What's the end goal? You feel me? Okay, vision board on deck. Let's go. Pull the vision board out. Pull the vision board out. Right. Show what time it is, bro.
And this not even the vision board. This is what I do at home. Sitting home, I'm strategizing. I'm really mapping out the whole play for 2022. Exactly what you're talking about as far as making the money work for you, making the money do backflips. So I got something for you.
Let's go, man. Get him in the game, bro. Get him in the game, bro.
Got something for you for sure. We're gonna wait for some more people to come in before I start doing anything on the board and all that, because that's gonna be a totally different situation, man. But I know from my side, right? From my side, y'all know I'm all the way crypto related. So all of the passive income or making money flip opportunities or making money grow for you while you sleep opportunities, my opportunities are in crypto. So a lot of people are tripping about this crypto downturn, but guess what? I told people a couple months ago about something called Anchor Protocol that gives you 20% annually on your dollar. So that same money that's sitting in your bank account that's not earning nothing, right? Guess what? That same money is sitting in a bank account in crypto land earning 20% a month while I wait outside for this dip to drop, right? And I can use those stable coins to come and buy more assets that, guess what? I can claim rewards every 2 weeks, right? So every 2 weeks I can hold certain coins that give me passive income without selling those coins. Now that's different. You understand what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you got to be.
Tell them what a stable coin is, because a stable coin don't move up or down with the market, right? It's just going to sit there and be stable, right?
Exactly. A stable coin don't move up or down. A stable coin is the equivalent of having US dollars in the metaverse. That's what it is. So everybody talking about volatility and they hate that Bitcoin and all these cryptos move up and down so much. Well, guess what? Well, if you got a stable coin, you can sidestep that volatility without transitioning back to your bank account, which puts you at a disadvantage during times like this where you get a chance to buy shit at 50-60% discount.
For sure. So if y'all know about the dip that's going on, a lot of the crypto market been taking a dip. I mean, just the stock market in general, but the crypto market that took a dip, that's an opportunity for people like me to go ahead and buy some more. So a lot of people don't see it as an opportunity like I do. I'm off gate with it. As soon as I see them joints taking a dip, I'm like, let me buy 5-6 more coins. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to see how low I might can get before it start going back up. All I gotta do is hit my brother Fitz like, yo, what's a good time to buy, my boy? Fitz gonna be like, hey man, Mitch, go ahead and get them shits right now. I'm gonna be on it. Oh, and I can transfer for like you said from the stable coin and throw it up in the bank. It's over with. I'm keeping it in my crypto wallet. I don't gotta worry about transferring it. That's a bar, bro. That's a bar. Yes, sir.
It's a lot more going on behind that too, man. Trust and believe. It's a whole lot more than that going on. So,
bro. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this though. Let's talk about the mentality behind this, man. Like a lot of people think all of this stuff happens overnight, right? They see you like in a Lambo, you got the Aventador, right? You got the big boy. Everybody's trying to get where Fitz at. If y'all don't know, look, it's a lot of people out here who got Lambos like myself, but you know, everybody trying to get where Fitz at, right? But a lot of people, they judging their journey based off of his like Z. He step Z right now. He had to put the work in. He had to do the foundation. So how many times, bro, like people confuse your hard work and like your time where you had to go in a dungeon and get busy. They confuse when you out there in the Aventador and a Lambo sliding through the streets. They like, man, this man easy, man. All you had to do is this. Nah, dog, I had to get in the dungeon. I had to literally go out there and make it make sense so I can pop out on my step Z. I had to go A, B, C, D. You had to learn. You had to take L's, and you had to take those L's and turn them into M's, right? You had to take that L, which is a lesson, and turn it into an M. Talk about those times, bro, when you get people get confused on your step and your journey, trying to confuse it, right?
Man, to be completely honest, bro, like shit. Man, I hit ground zero at least 3 times. I've never had a job. Well, I say I never had a job, but I had a job in high school. I worked at McDonald's for like 6 months to a year. One of the best job I ever had. Only job I ever had, the best job I ever had. But as an entrepreneur, man, I hit ground zero like 3 times. Like my first go round in crypto, you know, I had to start over. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so in that process, you gotta have the mental strength, and you gotta have the foresight and the fortitude to really pick up the pieces, right? So I see a lot of people in my community and stuff right now, they kind of down and stuff because they never really experienced this, right? But in the markets are a reflection, and I'm using this as an analogy because the markets are a reflection of human emotion, right? And what humans do, right? So if you can analyze a chart, you can analyze yourself. If you ever notice in life, sometimes you might go up and then you'll plateau, go sideways, and you might come down, and then you'll have a cool off period, and then you'll go back up again, right? So people like Mitch and people like myself, we analyze that, we see that, and we try to identify when we are at that peak and try to maintain that pace, maintain that posture, right? Through retrospective, like inspection of ourselves and stuff like that. So the mindset is super important. Mitch a little better at, giving the mindset of stuff than me, but I try to keep shit simple, man.
Right. So look, my brother, like y'all ever talk to like an astrophysicist or like a marine biologist? That's how it is when you're talking to my brother Fitz. So look, if I need something broken down, like chemically, if I need something broken down to the smallest form, I know he knows exactly the words to use. He knows exactly what it is. He's not gonna say it like me, general, right? I'm gonna be like, yeah, people get upset and then they do this. He's gonna be like, no, the reason why people do this is because this happens and that happens. And once that happens, it creates this, and that's gonna make people do this and then operate out of. But I'll be like, yo, this man broke it down so in a way where it's not like just surface level. So that's just the way his brain is analytical, and that's why he's so good at what he does. So if I need to worry about any type of crypto, metaverse, NFTs, things of that nature, if I really want it broken down, I don't understand it, I can just call my brother Fitz because he knows everything about what this market, because he's all crypto. Me, I invest long term in crypto. So in any advice that I really get from it, I do my little bit of research, but I really rely a lot on Fitz and what he teaches me. He talked about crypto Twitter. He taught me about reading the markets and just seeing what coins are on Coinbase, the validity of the coin, how to see what coins do what, how to go do my research and see what's the reason I'm investing in it. So a lot of the knowledge that I have is based off of what Fitz taught me. So that's how a lot of people don't understand the power of getting a mentor and somebody to teach you how to literally get into a space that you don't know. It's uncharted territory. So why do we make things hard by not finding people that's coming back from where we're trying to go? But that's outside the case. I want to really get y'all to understand the mythology, like how come me and him can coexist so smoothly is because all it is we take what we want and then devise a plan on it and then go attack it. So you see what's behind him is exactly that. He got a board behind him where he's mapping out the year and how everything is going to go. It's like some people don't understand. This is the way I used to wake up, y'all. I used to wake up, and before I touch my phone, I'm going to sit there and think about how the whole day is going to go. I'm going to be like, yo, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to think. I'm not going to touch my phone. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to sit there for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to take some time for myself, and I'm going to say, yo, look, I want today to be an awesome day. I want everything to go great. Everything might not go great, but this is how it's going to go. I'm supposed to meet Fitz at 7. Me and Fitz going to talk about business, and I know it's going to go good. We're going to come up with a great idea, and that idea is going to make us talk for a couple of hours, and we're going to devise a plan on this. At 3 o'clock, I'm supposed to meet Gooch at lunch. That's going to go dope. We're going to talk about women. We're going to talk about us. We're going to talk about what's going on in our life, and then we're going to deflect off of that, and then we're going to go have some fun, probably go to the mall and shop. I'm mapping out my whole entire day so I can already be planned on what's going to happen because I'm controlling it. I can control what happens because I already knew what was going to happen when I planned in my head. So you guys can understand the power of the mind. Because look, they said a long time ago, people used to, they did a test, right? They said, look, we want to see if this basketball player can get better at shooting free throws, right? What's the best way? The person who concentrated on shooting free throws, the person who practiced every day repetition, and the one who just tried something. So just think about it like this. Concentration and using your mental is going to be more powerful than actually using your muscles. So let me just say, I'm sitting there, I'm going to focus and I'm going to concentrate and just think about getting better. I'm going to sit here mentally and just tell myself I'm going to be good at this one thing. And I'm going to think about it all day and concentrate on it and focus on it. When I go out there, I'm going to be so focused. I'm going to be so focused on what I need to do that I'm going to execute it, and I'm going to make sure that it's only one way. It works or it works. And then I'm going to go out there and look, just imagine if a person go out there, he's repeating it. His mental's still not strong. He just shooting. He just repetition on his body, right? He's just going repetition on his body. Now, guess what's going to happen in a real game situation? It's going to be game on the line, and he's going to be ready to shoot. Now, all he had was repetition in his body, but he ain't taking the fatigue. He going to be tired. He ain't going to be taking that his mental is going to be stressed out. He ain't taking into all the world, all the things that's gonna happen in the game. Like, what if I lose? What's gonna happen if I don't win? What the coach gonna say to me if I don't close out? That's mental stuff. So my mentality was that I'm gonna be the best free throw shooter. So when I get to the line, all I'm thinking about, oh yeah, I'm the best free throw shooter. Bam, I'm gonna hit it. So that's how powerful the mental can be when you focus on something that you want to do. So if you focusing on being successful in 2022, if you focusing on getting the bag in 2022, if you focusing on getting new relationships that are positive in 2022, if you focusing on make every single day a lit day, a productive day, making sure you're going towards your goals, then that's what's going to happen for y'all. So we got to understand the power of the mind. We got to understand the power of the mental. It's very, very important that we focus and channeling our energy, right? We got to start focusing, channeling our energy, making sure we know mentally what's going on, and then put that work in. Implementation is going to be that second factor. Once you focus on it and get your energy right, you got to implement all of these things, and that's what it takes. So that's what it's going to be in 2022. My energy is up. I'm hella productive. I'm hella vibrant. My brother Fitz is hella vibrant. He hella productive. And guess what? We're going to get to the bag. Crazy. Look, simply mentally visualizing making FTs. Raise your FT percentages, free throws percentages. The mind is powerful. That's the reality. Our mental is strong. We got one to look. Our mental is strong and weak, but we got to choose which one to make it. We are in control of that. We in control of what we feed our mind. So Fitz, bro, talk about that, bro. Talk about your diet and this type of stuff that you do on a daily basis that makes sure you can stay focused.
Cool. So really, and I think that's super important, like what you said, as far as how you start your day, right? Remember how you said you start your day and you visualize your whole day. So something that I do, and something else that you said that was super important, you said before you look at your phone. I know 90%, probably 95% of the people on this live right now, as soon as you wake up, you probably tap that phone, right? But what you have to do is you have to control what your subconscious receives, right? Because your subconscious has no filter. It accepts good, bad, ugly, great, positive. It doesn't matter. And it's going to reflect whatever you feed it. So in the morning, the best thing that you can do is start your day off by taking control of that. So what I personally do is I go on YouTube and I listen to like Tibetan flute music, like, right, for like meditation and stuff. Don't touch my, well, the only reason I touch my phone is to go to that app. So my phone is on Do Not Disturb. I go to YouTube and I type in Tibetan flute music to get my mind right, to get my spirit right, because those frequencies have an effect on the water in your body, right? Most of we're like 85% water. So those tunes are attached to a frequency that benefits us, that helps us, right? So when you start your day off like that, you got a head start. You're in control of your day. As far as eating and stuff, in the morning, I know I grew up in the South, so we grew up eating bacon, eggs, grits, pancakes, waffles, all of that. But in the morning, that slows you down. In the AM, that slows you down. So you got to eat a little, you got to drink smoothies, right? Be conscious of what you're feeding your body, because guess what? That brain, right, is your biggest asset. And when you have all of that food in your system early in the morning, guess what? It slows your mental down. It takes energy from your brain, right? And that's our biggest advantage in today's age. We live in a technological age, right? We got to think our way out of this, right? We can't muscle our way out of it. We can go to the gym all damn day and get strong bodies, but if this ain't strong, right, guess what? We messed up. So we got to make sure that our diet is right. So my diet, once again, in the morning, I'm very conscious of what I feed my body. As far as going forward, like I try not to even eat meat every single day. I don't eat meat every day, right? You dig? I eat vegetables. I might eat meat twice a week because I'm conscious about what's going into my body, what my body has to do, what type of energy is going to be required, and what the opportunity cost is for that, right? Like Mitch said, I'm very analytical, I'm very technical. So I'm thinking about opportunity cost of the energy that's in my body, because it's only a certain amount of energy every day, right? So like really optimizing, that's called optimizing, right? Analyzing, paying attention to every little small thing in your life and say, okay, what kind of decisions can I make? Another thing I do in the morning, like right, or at night, I have a journal. Well, first off, let me give y'all this hack. This thing helped me out so much. At the beginning of the week, Sunday night, I take out my journal, or I got a couple journals. Sunday night, what I do is I map out everything that I got to do for the week. I map out everything that I got to do for the week. And once I'm done, I'm done. I cannot add anything else to that, right? And then on Monday, or Sunday night, I'll go ahead and start pulling items over from that big weekly list and say, okay, what can I get done Monday? What can I get done Monday? Then I can scratch that off my big weekly list. On Tuesday, okay, what can I get done on Tuesday? And I'm doing this Monday night, right? You got to be organized. Most of us live in chaos. Everything is happening so fast. You got to control the chaos. Right?
Routine.
You
Need a
gotta
routine.
control the chaos. You got to get that routine right. Right? The routine creates consistency. Consistency breeds success.
Yes, sir.
Right? That consistency breeds success. So anything that you can do to get that consistency, to get that routine, to get your mind wrapped around that consistent routine is going to be very, very beneficial. So another thing that I do after the journals and stuff, right? In my journal, guess what I got? So that I see every morning at the top of the page, master each day. What I used to find myself doing is thinking too far, right? Or consuming too much, right? But guess what I had to do? Narrow it down to just one day. If I can master today, guess what? I can master tomorrow. If I can master today, that's a win. I go to bed feeling good, like I'm feeling accomplished because I mastered the day I focus. Focus is the key to success. When we talk to Warren Buffett, when we talk to Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, right? They had two separate interviews. They're not connected. And guess what they said was the number one, the biggest contribution to their success. The one thing that they, said their success was from. That word was focus. So that's why I put master each day at the top of my journal before I start my day, to focus just at what's in front of me. So just starting your day off like that, man, like that's so
true, bro.
super
That
powerful.
shit fits. That shit's so powerful, man. And the problem is we can't understand it. Like a lot of us really don't understand why we're not successful, why we're struggling with really getting a routine and getting a bag, because we don't have a routine. We don't focus. We can't prioritize our time. That's why I always talk about the 30-30 method and the 60-60 method. It's just being intentional with your time. When we used to work 9 to 5s and shit, we wasn't intentional with our time, even working for other people. We would do the 8-hour shift. We would do as little as possible to make them get through the day. We would just get through the day. We just getting through. So I would go there. I'm just, all we doing is literally just taking company time. I'm texting. Oh, I go help a customer. Oh, I'll go try to find a way to text, try to make as much time go past in the day. That's most people, even when they work the other people's businesses, right? So think about when you're going for your own business, it's time for you to focus. You're not even being intentional. So me, I don't got to do a full 8-hour shift for my business for me to be more productive than them in their normal days. Because all I do is use the 30-30 and 60-60 method. So that's 30 minutes full focus, no distractions, phone on, do not disturb. I got my goals in front of me and I'm knocking them down one by one. If we really was that intentional with everything we did, we'll be so much further. It's really that simple. I'm talking only 30 minutes. But if you do 60 minutes like I do, 60-60, I do 60 minutes on, 60 minutes off. Full break. I can really chill, look at my phone, do what I want. 60 minutes on. Do not disturb. Don't call me. No, I'm not available. I can't talk to nobody. All of these goals that I've been supposed to do, they getting knocked out. Oh, I was supposed to start my LLC. I was supposed to start my business bank account. I was supposed to get my DUNS number. I was supposed to go over there and get my P.O. box set up. I was supposed to go over here and do it. But I'm so unfocused that I'm doing this. I'm answering my phone. I'm looking at what's going on Instagram. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting advertised sold to me. I want to do this. I want to buy that. Oh, shit, I want to go hang out with Fitz. Oh, damn, I got to go do this credit report. Damn, I got to go talk to my brother. Oh, my mom's birthday tomorrow. I'm so unfocused and worried about all these things because we got all of these screens in front of our face telling us what to do and what not to do. 60 minutes on, 60 minutes off. 60 minutes on, 60 minutes off. And within those 2 hours, I can get more done than y'all will get done with a full 8 hours because I'm fully focused for that whole amount of time. I'm not distracting myself with TV. I'm not distracting myself with Instagram. I'm not distracting myself with nothing. I'm sitting here focused. Mitch, how can you get so much content done on your YouTube, dropping a new video every single day? Because I use the 60-60 method. Mitch, how can you get on live and do this? Because I use the 60-60 method. It's very simple for me to focus and prioritize my time to where I got enough time to do as many lives as I want to do. Because I did so much early in the morning or during the day of my work hours that I can have anything done. I can literally go chill. I can go take a trip to Barbados with how the way I do shit because I understand how to prioritize my time. I can take a month off because I can say, look, in January, I'm doing a 60-60 method Monday through Friday. I'm going to take off weekends. I'm gonna do the 60-60 method Monday through Friday. I'm gonna take off weekends in January. In February, I don't even gotta work.
Hey,
In
that's a
February,
whole
I don't gotta
bar.
work. I can take the whole month of February off. I can come back March and do the same thing. But as I'm prioritizing my time, just think about how much more shit would get done if you did that. Think about y'all real daily life. I want y'all to really be serious. I want y'all to not lie to yourself. When y'all wake up in the morning, y'all look at y'all damn phones. Y'all don't even be knowing what y'all about to do. Y'all wake up in the morning and go, damn, look at what's going on last night on Instagram. Damn, they went out. They did this. Damn. And then y'all going to go to work, get ready, get dressed, and go, right? Imagine if you said between the hours of 8 and 10, I'm about to get up at 8 a.m. I'm about to take my shower at 9 o'clock, flat on a dot. At 9 o'clock, flat on a dot, I'm going to do 60 minutes on until 10 o'clock. I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm not answering my doorbell. I'm not watching TV. I'm focusing on everything that I got on my vision board right here for Monday. And then on after that, after I'm done with that first hour, because I probably finished everything I had to do. On God, I probably finished everything I had to do because all the phone calls I had to make, all the website shit I had to, everything I had to do was completely done within 60 minutes. Because guess what? The hardest thing y'all have to do sometimes, it only takes 5 minutes to do. Y'all know that, right? That LLC that y'all wanted to create, all of that shit, that business phone number you supposed to start, all that shit take 5 minutes to make. Oh, I've been supposed to make this funnel real quick. I've been had to set up this this CRM, this email marketing thing. It takes 5 minutes. But it's so hard for you to mentally tap in because you're so distracted with all the bullshit going on. So within that first 60 minutes, I said at 9 o'clock, I'm going hard. 60 minutes, don't call me. And then 10 o'clock roll around, I'm taking a break. I'm chilling. I'm gonna go get me some food. I'm gonna go get me something to drink. I'm gonna sit there and chill out, make my phone calls. Yo, everybody good? Yo, what's up, Ty? Y'all straight? Everybody good over there? All good. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you. Bet. I'm gonna get back off. At 11 o'clock, I'm right back at it. Everything that I didn't finish, because look, Monday might be done. So I might just go ahead and go to Tuesday. I might just go ahead and go to Tuesday and knock out my 60 minutes. I'm gonna go 60 minutes straight. Do not disturb. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Don't call me. I might gotta do content. All right, look, 60 minutes, I'll focus. Look, my brother calling me and shit. My shit don't do not disturb. I can't see it. I can't see nothing. I can sit in this chair right here. I record my podcast episodes 60 minutes straight. Okay, let me go look. I'm gonna go see who I follow that motivates me. Okay, cool. I got Earn Your Leisure right here. They dropped some bars. Oh, bet. Yeah. Sierra just dropped some bars. Trishana just dropped some bars. Okay, cool. I know what I want to talk about on my podcast. I got a lot of brain food now because my diet like that. Let me go ahead and give them some real good game because guess what? I got a lot of experience right here in banking. I got a lot of experience over here on businesses. I got a lot of experience on credit. Let me package that up and create my own video. Boom. I just use 60 minutes to drop 10, 11 videos of content. So when y'all talking about, oh, how you got a video for every day? Because I recorded that shit in one day. I recorded 30 videos in one day because I'm that focused. See, the difference between me and you is I'm going to get it done. It's not, some people are people, oh, yeah, it didn't work out right. Oh, so I got to keep calling. And no, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get that shit done. That's first things first. I'm going to get it done. Oh, I hired a dude to do it. He dropped the ball. Cool. I'm going to get it done. Cuz, can you get it done? Bet it's done. Y'all gonna be taking what's given to y'all. I create my own opportunities. So I didn't got Monday and Tuesday done on Monday. So what I'm gonna do Wednesday? I'm gonna go Wednesday and start back over. I'm gonna start my whole Monday through Tuesday over on my chart because I gotta make sure I got enough to finish between Monday and Friday. 60 minutes on, 60 minutes off. 60 minutes on, 60 minutes off. Once I'm off, I'm good. I can go chill. So guess what? If I do that for a whole January, February, I'm chilling. I'm going on vacay. I'm posted up like a G. Only time I gotta work is on Wednesdays when I shoot my podcast. Only time I gotta work is on Wednesdays, and guess what? I don't got no priority to come and do videos on Wednesday because guess what? I done shot so many videos in January that I can pump videos out every single day for the next 2 months. And y'all like, Mitch, how you always on live? How you always going to these restaurants, driving Lambos? Because I fuck and prioritize my time. I prioritize my time. Y'all wasting time. I'm prioritizing my time. So we got to choose what we do with our day. So like my brother said, you got to literally conquer the day. You got to conquer the day. Some of y'all trying to conquer the year. Y'all like, damn, let me get the whole year done. You know, I'm going to get it all done before it's all said and done. Nigga, if you don't get to work today, one step at a time, boom, you got to have it in front of you. That's why a vision board is important. That's why goals, when you write them down, is important. You got to have what you need to do right in front of you because we get too distracted. Look at all these screens and shit we got going on. Some of y'all supposed to be working right now. Look, my brother Fitz got his shit wrote down right now. Some of y'all supposed to be working right now. Y'all watching me on live. Luckily, because some of y'all needed to see this today. Some of y'all didn't even know on Saturday y'all was going to wake up and see Mitch talking about this and Fitz talking about this, and y'all was going to get that jewel y'all need to really get busy in y'all business because that's what's stopping y'all. Y'all business isn't suffering. It's not going to decline. Your business not going down. You're going down. your productivity is going down. So I need y'all to really focus in on your time and take advantage and conquer the day. Like my brother said, man, because at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy. But is broke being easy though? Is broke being easy? Hell no. It ain't easy to be broke because y'all got to go ask people for money. Y'all got to go work jobs y'all don't want to work. Y'all got to settle for minimum wage pay. Y'all got to settle for cheap products and great value products. You got to settle for all these different things. Is that easy? Fuck no, it ain't easy. But guess what? It ain't easy to be rich either. But which one you gonna pick? Which one you gonna pick? We gotta prioritize. It's 2022, fam. We not getting younger. I'm getting older, bro. I'm about to be 33. This shit crazy. I'm getting older. I used to think, I'm like, maybe I'm gonna get younger. I got more time. I don't got more time. I got less time.
Dude, thank you so much.
We getting closer and closer to the expiration date. Everybody, every day that you wake up, you're getting closer to the expiration date. And if you're not prioritizing your time, you're going to have a whole life full of nothingness. You're going to live a whole life and have never lived. You do what I'm saying? You're going to live a whole life and have never lived. Some people, y'all think about y'all parents and y'all grandparents. Think about how, look, think about how they was like getting older in life. Think about it. They worked their whole entire life. And then they retired and they were still broke and they still ain't had no money and they still was struggling even when they retired. Think about it. I'm talking about from my own perspective. Because my parents, they still working. They still working. And they double my age, triple my, way older than me. And they living a life. And then my mom telling me, oh, I never been here. I never got to go travel here. I got to now get my mom to be able to go to Jamaica. I got to now get my mom to be able to go to Costa Rica, take her to Mexico. I had to win so I could take my mom out there because my mom worked her whole life and really wasn't able to live. And her brother and her sister, my uncle just passed away like last week. He was by himself. You don't think he wanted that? No, he didn't. But we got to take advantage of this time before we have our expiration date. All of us have the opportunity. We all got 24 hours in a day. But if we don't take advantage of it, what's going to happen? You're going to live a full life and have never lived because we all got the opportunity. Fitz, I know you know about that, Brody. That shit get real.
Hell yeah, man.
That shit get real, man.
Yeah, man. Like it definitely gets super real, man. It's like and like when you're saying you're referencing like your parents and stuff, like that's always a humbling moment when you see people who you love and care for, or people who you grew up with, and they in certain situations, they in the same situation. It's a humbling experience for you, right? And you know, fortunately for us, we're often in those positions to whereas we can help those people. But everybody who on this live, guess what? If that's your situation too, you can't be in that situation. So you gotta do whatever you need to do. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. Like Mitch said, I heard Mitch say something the other day. He said one day he was just like, you know what, fuck it. He looked at himself in the mirror and was like, he made a decision. Shit, he had some real mirror talk. Said, hey, look, shit, we gonna barbecue a meal, do it. Right? He chose the fucking barbecue, and you see him now, he barbecuing. You feel me? So I think a lot of people need to have, and sometimes you gotta have more than one of those mirror talks. You understand? You gotta have more than one of those mirror talks because you never want to be in a situation or a position where, like you like Mitch said, your mama want to go to Jamaica and you can't send her to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Your brother or something needs something and you can't do it because you're not in position because you ain't had that mirror talk. You ain't make that adjustment, that self-assessment and those optimizations that I was mentioning earlier to get you to that place to where you can move how you want to move. Like, see, everybody just want freedom at the end of the day. Everybody just want freedom. We all want the same shit. It's not the money that we want. We want the freedom. Right? Exactly. We want the freedom. We the money, the hell with the money. Once you get to a certain amount of money, it's like it don't really matter. It's more so I remember sitting in Miami, right? And this is when I really like had to sit down and think to myself. I'm sitting here in Miami and I'm sitting here looking, and I'm like, I'm literally looking at millions of dollars in my account. And for some reason I'm not happy. Right? I'm not happy. So that's another piece of the puzzle, you guys. Like, understanding that it's not all about money. Like, don't wait to live your life. Don't wait to do things that make you happy. And it forced me to sit down and feel like and realize, okay, what is it that makes me happy? right? And that's when it came back to me personally. It came back to spending time with family, spending time with friends that I truly care about, you know, building those long-term relationships, having great conversations. It wasn't going to the club, spending money on strippers. It wasn't having these boat parties. Like, those cool when they with your people. You understand? But you can have all the money in the world and be unhappy. So don't forget, on this road, on this path, it's all encompassing, right? It's not, it can't be complete balance, but it's definitely all encompassing. You got to make sure that you taking care of your mental health, especially when everything is running so fast. Everything is happening. Everything is changing around us. Shit happening so fast. Nobody know what the hell going on. I'm gonna tell you that now. Like, as far as the world going right now, like, nobody knows what's going on. Everybody just kind of pulling shit. So make sure that you hear. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you hear and make sure you have that gut check. Damn, what am I doing this for? Because that's right. That fuel in the tank to help get you to that next level. Like, that fuel, or the reason why you do this shit. You understand? Right. So that's some real life situation that I had to really sit down and meditate and really gut check. Like, damn, you know. So don't forget that, y'all.
Yeah, no, the mental, bro. Listen, I always say that, man. Like, I said a quote, man, from Lupe Fiasco the other day. Like, cash rules everything around these niggas. Like, it's not the money. It's like the money is just a number. Once you make money, it's just a number. Then what? It's like, it's not going. Look, so I said some people so broke, all they have is money. You feel me? So if we not mentally right, if we not living a life, just notice that I said some people live a whole life and they ain't live. Like, we gotta live, bro. We not here to work. That's why I said prioritize your time so you can live. I just broke it down. I broke to y'all how I work hard, right? And how I plan to take off a month in February. How I plan to be able to go and live my life whilst working as hard as I can. How I can outwork myself but still prioritize my time, prioritize my mental. So I want y'all to get this, bro. I want y'all to really hear what we saying. And some of us, I want y'all to really, really look in the mirror. This mirror talk, look, when I first heard, look, on my life, bro. When I first heard Fitz tell me this mirror shit, I was confused as fuck. Listen to me, yo. My boy Fitz said, you ever talked to the mirror before? Look, listen to me. All my life, this is a real story. My boy Fitz said, have you ever talked to the mirror before? He was talking to me, Ty, and Gooch, and he was like being very thorough in the comment. And I said, I was just looking at him like, what is he talking about? I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't get it. What are you talking? You talk to the mirror? I want y'all to really look in the mirror and look at yourself. Don't just look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Just look at you. Not how you look, but look at yourself. And then you will understand what he was trying to say. And then you talk to yourself. Because look, when you talk, when you can give, look, think about how everybody can give great advice to other people. Everybody can give great advice to other people. When you outside looking in, you can dissect the situation. All of these ladies with all of these relationship problems, if you ask them a problem, they got the answer to it, even if they in shambles. Because they can look at your relationship outside of themselves and make a logical diagnosis on what's going on and give you great advice. Now, can you look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself advice? Can you really look at yourself and say, damn, I'm not feeling myself. Like, I'm not doing, can y'all really give yourself constructive criticism? Nigga, you lazy. Why the fuck you ain't do what you was supposed to do yesterday? Can you really look at yourself and say, bro, you dropping the ball. You got all this potential. You attractive. You a handsome motherfucker. You know how to talk. Why you not out here talking to people? You ain't meet no new connections all week, all month. You ain't making, look, bro, at the end of the day, dog, you need to go out after this talk that we having and go out there and meet a new contact every day. Y'all, we got to look at ourselves sometimes and really be like, damn, nigga, you dropping the ball. Look at your bank account. Be like, damn, I'm dropping the ball.
And the thing is, when you do this mirror talk, y'all, this is a real hack. Like, dead ass shit. Like, this is a real hack. So when you doing the mirror talk, like, you don't even have to think about it. It's going to come out. You don't have to think about it. It's going to come out. Your subconscious starts kicking in. It's like it's two of you. Right, I know it sounds super weird, but it's like two of you, and the other person is the more fluent, efficient you. Like, hey man, it's time to tighten up, or shit, you're doing a good job. You know, it's not all bad, it's not all good. It's just a real ass conversation with yourself because nobody know you like you. You know when you slacking, you know when you're doing good at. You understand? And that you in the mirror gonna pat you on the back or tell you to tighten up. Sometimes both.
That shit real. So I ain't gonna lie. When he first told me that, I was like, this man Fitz might be out of here, man. He might be on his motherfucking, he might be on his third eye open shit, my boy. I don't know. And then I had to really go do it though. You got sometimes look, man, you gotta be a fertile mind to where you can be able to be coachable and learn new shit. I'm never gonna be in a position where I can't listen to somebody and learn some new shit. So some people are going to look at this and then be just like how I was when he said it to me. Like Fitz, all my
Let me
life.
tell y'all something real quick about Mitch too. I'm pretty sure he might have mentioned it. But it might hit you more if you hear from somebody else. Mitch is Mitch operates at a very high level, right? And after like looking at him and witnessing, like how he moves. One thing that he does that really stands out to me, it's a couple things that stand out to me, but one thing that he does that really stands out to me, if he hears something or somebody says, hey, this is working for me, or hey, you should try this, he don't give a damn where it come from. He don't care where it come from. You heard how he just said, we sitting at the table at this lounge and I'm talking about mirror talk and all this shit. He like, yo, what? But guess what? He went home and tried it. You understand what I'm saying? He went home and experimented. He like, shit, let me see for myself. So like he says, he's a get shit done person. Like that's what he do. He's going to take that information. He's going to take action. He's never going to sit on anything. He doesn't sit on anything. Like how earlier I told y'all about that journal play, how to map out your week. Don't sit on that. Mission type of person, he's where he's at because he don't sit on that type of stuff. He don't do it. He's literally going to take that and do it and get results. And if it works, he's going to keep doing it. And if it don't work, guess what? It don't work. Replace it with something else. That's the scientific method, y'all. We learned the scientific method in school. It's only a few things that we learn that actually make sense, that we can actually use and apply in the real world in school. So I don't know if it's middle school or high school, we learned the scientific method. Come up with a hypothesis, a thesis, test, get results, shit, and retest again. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's all life. Experiment. So don't overthink. And I used to be a victim of that, overthinking and shit like that, and overanalyzing. Should I take it? Do the action. Overanalyze the results. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. That's bro, Fitz, you talking. Because look, so some people think. So this is the confusing part. This is what people are confused about when it comes to success. They think you got to be the smartest, right? You got to be the smartest, got to be the most educated in order to become millionaires and all of that. But me and you both know that is nowhere near close to true. Sometimes you just got to do shit. And then
all the time.
Yo, you just got to do shit, man. So look.
All the time.
Look, if you do shit, if you are an executor and you do enough stuff, you get lucky in the midst of doing things because it's a snowball effect. The people who don't do shit and they stay safe and comfortable, they never receive the success. They would never receive the fruits. Sometimes you got to just put the action out. It's people that are literally, I'm damn near sure they can't read. And these niggas is out here getting millions of dollars.
Big facts.
Millions of followers, millions of people in their community where they literally can just talk and get paid. Where they literally can take you and say, look, man, I was able to, you got people who are jewelers who have didn't graduate high school. You got people who got companies that are plumbers that literally start a company out of nowhere and just get lucky and meet one guy who said, you know what, I want to invest in your plumbing company. And then turned it into like $1 billion company. Look that up. Niggas dropped out of school. Oh yeah, I'm in New York. I'm a plumber. Oh yeah, I'm going to just learn a craft. Nigga don't know shit. He just literally a plumber. And then get somebody to invest in his business because how he said hi to him one day. Sometimes when you do shit, you get lucky. So you need to execute on information given. The problem is some of y'all are overanalyzing. Y'all got overanalysis paralysis. Y'all paralyzed by the fucking info. Y'all looking at Fitz and like, damn, he just broke that down too smart. I got to get a lot smarter before I can start in crypto. Nigga, are you crazy? This little kids. It's little kids making motherfucking millions of dollars with NFTs. They in high school playing motherfucking Call of Duty, and then on their lunch break, they making $20,000 in motherfucking Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta stop playing. It's time. It's 2022. It's fucking get it done season. Yeah. Don't play yourself, bro. Weigh yourself. Understand that we It's okay. Look, this is what the risk is, right? This is the risk because everybody worry about risk. Risk is where the money is. Where you're safe, that's where the donuts is, the zero. That's where the donuts is at. So what I want y'all to understand is this. You got to go out there and try some shit and do some shit. If you go back to where you came from, you're going back to what you used to. If you go out there and take a risk and invest your money, and you was already broke before you going back to what you used to. If you go out there and invest your money and you make it, then you actually made something happen with what you had. If you stay safe, you're going to be safe in the motherfucking donut shop next to the cops with the bear bellies. Trust me. When I
getting
tell
paid $30,000 a year.
Getting paid
to
$30,000 a
harass you.
year. Look, Fitz can wake up and make $30,000 in 10 minutes just because of a skill set that he had to learn. What we got to understand is when you do things and you make it a routine to do it consistently, you're going to form experience. You're going to form a routine in what you know. And it's going to be like when you brush your teeth. Some of y'all don't brush your teeth, so I don't want to use that example. At least some of y'all taking showers every day. And some of y'all don't take showers every day, so at least it's like comb your hair. Some of y'all don't comb your hair every day. So look, at the end of the day, y'all need to make it a routine like when you wake up. If you wake up every day, that's a routine. You know that your body clock works. So if you wake up every day, that's a routine. So I want y'all to put in y'all routine to be consistent with what y'all goals are. Every day, my part of my routine is to look at my goals and then accomplish one. Every day, my routine is to look at my vision board and to execute on one. At least make that a routine so you know every day is productive. Every day should be productive. Everybody write productive right now in the comments. Right. Every day should be productive.
And you said something a few seconds ago too, man, that I want to phrase it a little different, man. Like a lot of people get comfortable, right? A lot of people get comfortable. And I was talking to somebody the other day. They're like, yeah, you know, I got comfortable in my job, you know, as a pharmacist and stuff like that. But guess what? You might be comfortable, right? But guess what? In a comfortable environment, growth is non-existent. So if you're looking for growth, you gotta look for getting uncomfortable. So if you're not uncomfortable, don't look for no type of growth at all. So I'm gonna leave it at that because that small thing is super powerful. I need y'all to marinate on that.
Right. So it's just like, well, I always go back to that quote Denzel said. Ease is a bigger threat to bigger threat to growth than turmoil. Right. Mm-hmm. And adversity. Without adversity, there's no growth. Without there's no reason to change nothing. If we was cool with walking and everybody was cool with walking around, we would have never made cars, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? If we was cool with everybody not being able to afford a car and having to drive, we wouldn't have made cabs. You know what I'm saying? If we was cool with that, oh yeah, everybody not working around, so we got to make a bus system. We got to make trains. Oh yeah, you know what? I want to see my loved ones across to the West Coast. I don't want to walk or take a drive around there, so we need to make planes. So that's because we had struggle. There was a struggle to see our loved ones. You know what? We can't talk to our people all the time, so we need to make phones. Oh fuck. So we got phones, man. I gotta keep walking to work. It's a long walk to work. I gotta take a 3-hour drive on a bus. So we gotta make cell phones. Oh damn, it's not enough that I'm hearing their voice. So man, I want to be able to see them too. So we gotta make FaceTime. And the ease is a bigger threat to that because if everything was easy and simple, we would just leave it alone. We wouldn't make nothing else. We wouldn't have to make a phone. We wouldn't have to make a plane. We had to make a jet. Oh man, I'm tired of having to go to the airport, man. So I got to make a PJ, dog. I had a private plane. I ain't worried. I don't want to be doing all of this. So all of these things are a product of uncomfortability. Somebody was uncomfortable, so they had to get comfortable. They had to make it make sense. There was a problem to solve, right? Exactly. So once y'all understand that, that's how growth happens. Like what he's saying. If you're not uncomfortable, how you gonna grow? You comfortable. What happens when somebody's comfortable? When somebody say, I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna go to the club, but I got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I got comfortable in my bed. I kicked my feet up and laid down and chilled. When you comfortable, you relaxed. Let me tell y'all what happened. When y'all lose your job, what y'all start doing? When the pandemic hit and y'all lost your jobs, what y'all started doing? Y'all started panicking. Y'all got uncomfortable, so y'all started trying to prepare. Y'all try to get a new job, a new source of income, right? What happens? When you got uncomfortable and they said, oh, look, you let go. They said, look, you out of here. When they said you fired, what they do? What they do? All the people y'all seen in y'all neighborhood that was comfortable, they started, oh, I need to get this job. I need to do that. Hey, y'all hiring over there? Oh, what's going on? Because you was uncomfortable, so you started trying to grow. You started trying to find something new. You started trying to make it make sense, right? That's what happens. It's automatic. It's automatic. It's automatic. Look, I made an ass of money for real. So what? So look, let me tell you, Fitz. Also, what they wasn't anticipating, right? And they actually fucked up. So with the pandemic, they sent niggas home, and niggas went home and found out, oh shit, I can actually make money. I can actually make more money. So guess what's happening now? Niggas don't want to go back to work.
Facts.
Niggas don't want to go back to work. So now people struggling to hire people because it's so much money in them working for themselves.
Big
so what
time.
I want y'all to get is, if y'all wasn't uncomfortable, y'all would not have grew. Y'all would not have changed to find out that y'all can go out there and get bags for yourself. Right. So now these niggas are at fucking Goldman Sachs and shit trying to hire niggas. They're like, what the fuck I'm going to work for Goldman Sachs for when I can sit on my computer and fucking make a fucking NFT and trade it with one nigga and make motherfucking 20 bands, 30 bands in a couple of minutes. And then get that one and buy a whole portfolio and then buy 10 more. And then invest all my earnings into motherfucking Ethereum in itself, because I see that everybody got to have Ethereum to even fuck with the shit. That's what niggas is thinking like.
Y'all heard that prophecy. Last will be first, first will be last, right? Y'all watching it in live and living color. You watching it. They sit everybody home, set everybody down. Now guess what? The people who are at the bottom are rising to the top because now they got time to see. They distracted us before with all of the shit, all of the social media, all of the jobs and stuff, the fake education that they gave us. You understand what I'm saying? So they distracted us, but now since we've been in the house, we use social media and we end up turning it up. Right? We used the tool for what it was supposed to be used for, and people sat down and learned skills and shit, took their life to a whole nother level.
Right.
They ain't account for that.
They wasn't ready for that. That shit came out of nowhere. So peep game. First of all, what's up, Cynthia? How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
It's lit. That's my brother Fitz, Cynthia. You know what time it is.
What's
We
up,
about to
Cynthia?
get to it. So peep game. They wasn't ready for that shit to happen. And you know, I always go back to, so like when I got on this live, right, I was playing a rap song and somebody said, yo, how you gonna play those low frequency songs and then try to tell us how to make money? First of all, when you got your diet the right way, you can dissect, because this world is not a positive spot, right? This world is primarily negative, right? So out of a negative world, I can pull the positive things out of it. I've developed that skill. And plus, I'm black. We resourceful. We ain't had no motherfucking instruments in school. We started beatboxing. We started beating on the desk. We ain't had no motherfucking dance hall to go dance at, or a clubhouse. We had to go dance on cardboard boxes. We spend on our backs. You know what I'm saying? We creative like that. We resourceful. So we've been like that. So in this position, I'm able to understand, like when I see somebody like Young Dolph, who's a rapper who talks street music, but he say this. He say, oh, look, if you get this device right here, if you really learn how to use this device right here, if you really sit there and focus and not scroll and look through Instagram, liking and commenting and looking at videos, if you learn how to use this device right here the right way, you can become a millionaire. People like that are delivering messages that we need to hear because it's facts. And all of us have this device at our disposal. It's a cheat code in the 21st century. It's a cheat code to get rich now. We don't got to literally go do guerrilla marketing and go hand to hand and go put our brand out and get billboards and shit like that. We don't got to do that because we got devices in our hand to touch everybody at 1 second. We got 205 people on this live right now in different places of the world. In different places of the world watching us. And we at ATL. We in Atlanta. Fitz could have been in Miami. Cynthia could have been in Europe. We could have all been on this live same way, giving y'all this game. And that's the power of this phone. So what y'all got to understand is that these messages going to come in different places. The key is to learn how to dissect them and take the ones that you're supposed to use and the ones you're not. Now, I want to introduce my girl, Cynthia, so you can tell them what you do and why they need to be following you, and tell them how smart you is, man. What's good with it, shorty?
Well, thank you. My name is Cynthia. I'm an entrepreneur, so I have 2 businesses. I import CMOS. I'm excited. I have big plans coming in 2020. So my company, we make gels, we make capsules, we supply businesses, y'all that are looking for a new pandemic business. I don't care what's going on in the universe. CMOS will never go out of style. I've made over $450,000 in a year, and you can too. I also is set up like suites. I sublet rooms to different creative individuals, and I'm a trichologist, so I deal with on the side and do courses on that as well too. I do a lot of different things. Navigate.
She a serial entrepreneur. So first things first, we gotta get you off this Boost mobile service because you going in and out. You on Wi-Fi right now?
Better now? Can you hear me better now?
You on Wi-Fi? Let me see. You turned it off? All right, wait. We're gonna give you a couple seconds. Give you something. Just give it. All right, you good. You good. Now here we go. It's lit.
Okay.
So now everybody can type in with Cynthia, man. Please, everybody that's on this live, if you have not done this already, click the little tab where it says how to make a millionaire up there on top. Just click the little tab. It's going and just click the follow button. Follow everybody that's on this live. That's first things first. Because we want to keep giving y'all this game, keep giving y'all this sauce. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, Cynthia, man, anything you want to touch on these topics, we just trying to really get their mindset together to even be able to receive money. Because people don't understand the mental that goes into when you're making money. They don't understand the mental.
They don't. I'm a little old school. I'm a very resourceful person, and y'all been dropping gems. I've been writing this whole time. That's one thing you guys have to understand. It's not just about what you hear. It's actually studying and being resourceful. I, didn't become this successful overnight. I research, I study, I plan, I execute. Like he was saying, the 60-60 rule, I do that normally. I shut down from the world. I shut down from my friends. I'm on a mission, and you got to be on a mission too. And if you're just being stagnant and I actually wrote about this on my live. Y'all can go check. You have to be in line with the universe. I meditate a lot. Meditating actually lets me clear my mind and think. And sometimes as an entrepreneur, your mind is racing 50 million times a minute. And especially if you're doing several things, you have to know how to navigate that. You have to know what is the most important task that you could put above, other tasks, or segregation of duty. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. I navigate my team to help me scale up. So those are different, topics and just mechanisms that can help you scale up. I'm very big on TikTok. I was actually, teaching Mitch about the TikTok game.
Yes, sir.
I've accumulated over 110,000, literally like 6 months, y'all. 6 months. And one thing I can say is don't limit yourself to what you can do. You have to have for me, I call it a manifesting mindset. You have to manifest what you want. When I first got on TikTok, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? But guess what? My resources, clicked in. I said, so how does that person has 1 million followers? What can I do to get there? All right, cool. So I'm going to sit here for 3 hours and study TikTok, make my own algorithm, not Google the algorithm, because what you can read may not work for you. You have to study a niche. You got to look at the hashtags, who is doing it just like you, and what can make you stand out. When I hashtag CMOS, I was like, that's it. All right, cool. I found my lane, how to capitalize. I was telling Mitch about, certain little gems. Did you tell them the gem already?
Yeah, I gave them the gem. You can tell them, sauce them up right now. Go ahead, give them the game.
So I had this video, right? And I made a commercial, and I was like, man, I want to put this on TikTok. But I was like, well, how am I going to do this? So I mentally thought, okay, so when there's a trending sound, right? And I look for a trending sound to have over I would say 100,000 people viewing it. I'm like, okay, so what happens if I zero this sound out and I have my own sound? Will it still reach the people? When I actually tested that, methodology, my video literally hit 1 million views. And when I tell you my ping was like ping, 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 I was getting so many sales that day. And I was like, all right, cool, bet, wrote that down. That's another, method to TikTok. So there's a lot of different methods that can make you scale up. You don't have to make money. TikTok is the #1 revenue source for me, and it's literally organic sales. I don't pay for ads. You guys have to really put yourself out there and actually, study the.
I want y'all to see these numbers.
Yeah.
Look at it. Hold on. It's too blurry. That shit got 510,000 views. God damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Fitz, he put me on game, boy.
I'm on my phone.
Hey, I'm about to go experiment as soon as we hop off live.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. That's a gem, y'all, that you can really use and apply to your business. TikTok is it's the new wave, y'all. And if you're sitting there, and I'm not knocking Instagram, I still promote on Instagram as well too. But you got to really be on top of the new wave. You got to say, okay, what can I do to make myself stand out? Whether it's hair or whether it's CMOS, I formulated a path for myself. How can I make myself stand out? How can I reach people? How can I inspire people? I use an educational approach on everything I do, and that works for me. Because one thing to tell you, buy this product and you're going to make $50 million. It's another thing to tell you, buy this product, is going to boost your immunity and you're going to make $50 million.
Ooh, she dropping the song. All right, cool. This is what we gonna do, y'all. This is what we gonna do. Fitz and Cynthia, I want y'all to do this part. Like, this is what I do on the podcast. Clearly, both of y'all probably about to come through Wednesday and do an episode. I gotta schedule y'all for sure. But first thing we need to do is make them some money. Give them something that they can take from this live right now and go make some money with. I'm gonna let Fitz start first. Give him some money real quick, Brody.
Shit. All right, so this is a play that I do in the crypto markets, right? So everybody see the crypto markets drop in and all that stuff. So I'm gonna give you 2 plays, right? I'm gonna give you 2 plays. So one thing that I do to all your money should always be making money, right? Y'all need to get this book, Richest Man in Babylon. Your money should always be making money. So the simplest play that I can give you, one of these simple plays that I can give you, is instead of having your money sit in your bank account, that savings that you have sitting in your bank account, use what's called Anchor Protocol to allow your savings to earn 20% every year. So, and that's compounding literally every second, every day. That's compounding. You can see it happening live in living color. It's not behind the curtain like your bank do. And crypto in the metaverse is all right in front of you. So the second thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is a little more. It's not something you can go and make money with today, but it's a good strategy. It's a strategy that I'm literally using right now to make money. Whenever you see a huge Bitcoin dip, technical analysis is definitely something that I rely heavily on to make money, right? But just in general terms, when you see a big market dip, when you see Bitcoin dropping like that, right? When it bottoms out, when the price starts to reverse, don't necessarily buy Bitcoin, you buy another smaller crypto, because the same way that those smaller Bitcoin might drop 30%, those smaller cryptos might drop 50%, right? Because it's a smaller network, it's a smaller market. So when the market bounces, guess what? That 50% drop is going to bounce harder than that Bitcoin is going to bounce. You understand what I'm saying? So you use Bitcoin as an indicator or as a gateway to know when the market is returning. And it's kind of confusing, you guys, because like I said, I rely a lot on technical analysis, which is something else that I would encourage you guys to do. If you are looking to be out here, like if you're looking to be an entrepreneur, you're looking to take control of your own finances, because the banks have taken advantage of us. The banks have literally taken advantage of us, right? So if you're looking to take control of your own finances, you got to equip yourself with the tools. You got to equip yourself with the tools to navigate the financial world on your own, and technical analysis is a big part of that. So some of the things I'm saying you may not understand, but if that's the case, if you don't understand, that should encourage you to go and learn technical analysis, because I can give you a play, but only people with technical analysis gonna understand that play. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
Lit.
That's dope. All right,
Cynthia,
so
you on?
2 gems. I'm gonna give you 2 separate gems. I'm gonna start with my business first. Like I told you guys, CMOS is a pandemic-proof business. I started off selling gels. I started with only $600 to my name, March 2020, and I was able to capitalize in 6 months. I went from $600 literally to I think it was like $5,000, literally in 6 months, by just kind of like, using the money and using the money. But all right, so let me give you a quick formula. So we have 5 pounds, right? So if you buy 5 pounds at $240, and imagine if you're selling each jar, so 5 pounds, just say 1 pound will give you about 20 to 22 jars of gels. So imagine 5 pounds. So if you sell 5 pounds at $45, you have invested $260, and you can make $3,500 plus in CMOS gel. I would say reach out to nurses, reach out to doctors. Y'all got mamas, she got employees. That's how I started, and it went nuts. Everybody needs CMOS. Everybody needs to boost their immunity. Look at COVID. It's going from COVID to ocean to Omicron, so many different viruses. And CMOS is definitely the way to protecting people from, losing loved ones. So that's one gem. Another gem is called PLR Rights. I don't know if you guys are familiar with PLR Rights. Google PLR. Ebook makes a lot of money now. In literally.
He's not talking about that,
Go ahead.
In 2021, especially with the pandemic, the ebooks have went crazy. So a lot of people don't like to read, don't know how to read. PLR Rights is where you can take an already made book, a ready-made formula, whether it's a juice recipe, a business consultant course, health, doesn't matter. If you want to make a medical book, you take that, you buy it. You can buy a book as cheap as $6. You can reformulate it, change up some words, make a graphic. You can literally make a graphic for $45 on Fiverr or OfferUp. Package that shit, and guess what? Your book will be selling. I actually have a book. It's called The Informational Guide to CMOS. So I bought a PLR book that was like a wholesale book. I incorporated CMOS and formula in that book. That formula has made me over $4,000 in a year, and I don't even hardly promote it. So there's different ways of making money. Like I said, it's called PLR Rights, private label rights. You can buy the rights to already made books, and you can package yourself. You can make millions of dollars, and there you go. You just got
bars. All right, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish y'all and give y'all one of my bars. Y'all know I got plenty. But either way, so let me give y'all an authorized user play. So cool is if your credit is in position where your personal credit score is of at least a 700, I want y'all to go to discover.com, and I want you to go to where they have the pre-approved for Discover. If you can get pre-approved for the Discover credit card. What Discover does, they allow a certain amount of authorized users, and their authorized users actually update faster than anybody's else. So it's like everybody's heard of trade lines, correct? A trade line is basically an authorized user. So if my personal credit is in position and I let you get on my credit, it's going to actually boost your credit up. It's going to give you the payment history. It's going to give you the amount on the limit, and it's going to give you the actual the money that goes according to your DTI, right? So what we're going to do is, if you get approved for this Discover credit card, right, you're going to sell these trade lines, and you want to do it strategically, guys. So now when y'all adding people as an authorized user, you can have them on there for 2 months. Always do a 2-month minimum. I charge $650 for 2 months. So basically I charge $325. I say $325 for a month, 2-month minimum. That's $650. So for 2 months, I'll have somebody on there, and then I'll take them off and put somebody else on there and add another person on for $650 as an authorized user using my positive credit. You have to leave that credit card with a zero balance. So you make sure that everybody is reflecting zero whenever they authorize users, so their credit goes up instead of down. We don't want to make sure that utilization is being used in any way. And that is your bar for today. There you go. Check it. Cynthia, appreciate you for getting on here. I hope you felt good giving out this game, because I know it felt good me giving game to people, because yeah, you already know. Oh, that's a play. So I'm gonna schedule. I'm gonna have my assistant hit you up so you can come on Wednesday, so you can come get this game on the podcast. And shout out to my brother Fitz. He got kicked off the live for some reason, but appreciate you too for getting on, Fitz. I see you commenting in there. Everybody. We're going to make sure y'all hit that link up here in the top corner to follow everybody on the live. And if y'all don't see Fitz, Financially Fitz, it's real easy to find them. If y'all follow me, it'll pop right up if you put financially in there. It's going to be Financially Fitz on the gram. He's a crypto genius, crypto millionaire. He got everything you need plus more. And then if anybody want to tap in and grab my course at a discounted rate, I'm going to give it to 5 people. Just DM me the word cash ready. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm trying to give it to y'all for 60% off. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, because you already know Cynthia and Fitz going to be on the podcast dropping them jewels, giving y'all more money plays. You already know what time it is, man. We out. You dig?
Peace. Thank you.
Already.